Hey, what's up everybody? ForneverWorld here today to do my review of Naruto chapter 582. And I want to start off this review by saying the first hint that I know this is the craziest theory you could think of, and I've been talking about Tobi's theory a lot lately, but there was actually a pretty big hint to do with Tobi's theory in this end of this chapter. And it's the whole thing of, again, I'm no one. At the end of the chapter, Kabuto says, I'm no one. From the very start, I've been nothing. And that was very reminiscent of something Tobi said a few chapters ago, where he was like, regarding his identity, I'm no one. Now, I'm not saying, of course, that Kabuto is some crazy guy with, like, that he's running around, transporting himself between him and Tobi. I'm not saying that he is Tobi, but could he be somewhat of Orochimaru's creation, or exactly what could that mean? Of course, it could be coincidence that they both regard themselves as no one, but it was just really interesting to see that he said, I'm no one, just exactly like Tobi too, which was, I don't know, it kind of, if you could think of anything, let me know as far as like what connection that could be to Tobi. Could it be that Kabuto has more to do with Tobi's identity than we believe? Could it be him just, coincidentally saying the same thing, or is there something more to it? And basically in this chapter, that's what we got. We got Kabuto's past for the most part displayed. He basically was an orphan. It's pretty much more or less what I expected. He was an orphan. He only remembers as far back as when he, like, I think he was by a tree all bloody from, basically, he was in a village that was in a war. The people that found him, he said his name was a code and his glasses was a tool, which kind of like stops all the people from saying, hey, why you keep on? A lot of people have been making fun of Kabuto lately. He's a dragon. He has all these incredible techniques, but he still needs glasses. So the glasses to him is like a tool, basically. He feels like he needs these glasses or whatever, I guess, because he's always been trying to find himself, and I guess those glasses help him find himself as well. Like, this is who I am somewhat, which, is not the best thing of why he's using those glasses, but it definitely satisfies, a purpose at least for it, and not just, hey, he has glasses for the sake of having glasses on, which, I like that Kishimoto was like nipping every end in the bud right there. And basically in this chapter we got Itachi's kind of getting messed up, which is good in a way, because we don't want the Uchihas to just reign supreme completely over Kabuto like nothing. So even though I still would prefer, Itachi to do some damage, but he's pretty pinned up. We got Sasuke doing Amaterasu's, and the action is going in. I liked the chapter for the most part. It wasn't anything of like, oh, my favorite all time. I liked it, but I do think I would like to see more of the other battles that are going on. Uchiha Madara versus the Kages, or Naruto versus Tobi. That's probably one of my only gripes that we've been going on with this chapter for about, I'd say, this fight for about 5 chapters, maybe a little more, I'm not sure. So, I wouldn't mind seeing the other fights, but this chapter was pretty good. It's finally, we get to see, Kabuto's past after a bajillion chapters of him being, from the first time he was introduced in the original Naruto, and, I'm pretty satisfied with it. He had a really sad life, so to see what he's doing is no surprise. And again, that whole no one thing left me puzzled. I was like, wait a minute, Tobi said that before, so I don't know exactly what could that be. Overall, pretty cool chapter. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to seeing more, and hopefully the fight will be finished. I believe the fight is going to definitely come to a conclusion very soon, because he announced Izanami last chapter. There was a little bit more talking and dialogue in this chapter. Next chapter, either we're going to go to another fight, or we're going to finally see Izanami, hopefully. And now is the time for the Naruto Fan of the Week. His name will be posted right here, and he basically said something, the same thing more or less what I said. When is the manga going to go back to Naruto versus Tobi? Jeez. Which, for the most part, I really was enjoying seeing that Biju mode transformation, Naruto going crazy versus Tobi, and it just looked like a really epic fight. So I'm with you right there, pal. I really want to see some Naruto versus Tobi again. But that's all I have for this particular review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. What was your thoughts of the chapter? Did you enjoy it? Did you think that Kabuto's past was satisfying after, waiting a billion years to exactly see what his past was? Or was it disappointing for you? Did you think that maybe he should have went through a little bit more, or should have been something different? Let me know in the comment section below, or with a video response, give me your thoughts on that. And what do you think about that whole I'm no one connection with Tobi? Is it just a coincidence, or is there something more to it? Again, that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for this pretty cool, chapter and this overall awesome fight between Itachi, Sasuke versus Kabuto. But that's all I have for this review. As always, I'm ForneverWorld, and have an awesome day, people.